HarperCollins presents The Midnight Bookshop by Amanda James. Read by Tesni, Kujore. Prologue. Long ago, a wondrous bookshop was born. Seemingly, the outer shell is made of bricks and mortar, factory forged. Yet inside are the lungs, the brain, the soul and beating heart of all those who find joy, love and hope within the pages of a book. Trees are the lifeblood of our planet, and together with the words penned upon the echo of old forests, new worlds are created. These worlds are only briefly inhabited by the reader, yet sometimes the story can remain a part of them forever. Over the years, those who've been lucky enough to hear the call of the bookshop have described the experience as life-changing. The bookshop is alive still today, ready and waiting to welcome those who know where to find it. Faye Reveal. Chapter 1. Joe. On a January day with the promise of snow on the wind and the song of cathedral bells ringing through the narrow cobbled streets, Jo thinks Truro is nearly the most magical place she's yet been. Not that she's particularly well-travelled, of course. No, that is in her imagination. Her imagination is very well-travelled. It has been to the most incredible and beautiful places, full of adventure, stunning beauty, and best of all, light. The kind of light that makes her feel safe, uplifted, and warm, cared for. Jo hates the dark, except on moonlit nights, when the velvet black sky is diamond-studded, and the face of the moon is a pale silver circle. Moonlight has to be the most magical kind of light. Not the warmest, but the most uplifting, ethereal. Jo's imagination is fueled in the main by books. Her mother had always said books were kind of an addiction for Jo, which is a very odd thing to say, but then her mother is very odd in Jo's opinion. From the age of 4, her parents had marvelled at her appetite for the written word, and had remarked to anyone who would listen that she would be a great writer one day, or a great poet, teacher, or even a great curator of books in a hall of learning. Jo always had to be a great something in their eyes, but Jo had a very different vision to theirs. Their visions for the future and Jo's were so far apart, it had proved impossible to marry the two. In truth, Jo wonders if she has a vision for the future at all, beyond opposing anything and everything her parents put in front of her, dismissing each and every one with the wave of a hand, as if she's an impossible-to-please food critic at a Michelin star restaurant. On a bench near the cathedral, Jo lifts her face to the white sky and fancies she can see a few snowflakes floating by. Perhaps she's mistaken, but with any luck it won't be long before she isn't. The chill air is trying its best to seep into her bones, so she wraps her caramel scarf closely around her neck, noticing it's almost the same colour as her hair, though her hair has blonde threads running through it. Stroking the bumps and ridges of her long plait, she decides that it's almost thick enough to wear as a scarf too. So why is it here on a freezing January afternoon, her 21st birthday as it happens, sitting on a bench contemplating the magicality of the city and the merits of wearing her hair as a scarf? Books are the answer. They are the answer for 2 reasons. One is that the magicality of Truro's hidden alleys, cobbled streets and mysterious passageways is second only to those she's found in books such as Harry Potter or The Lord of the Rings. The second reason is the little flyer in her pocket, which now she finds as she pulls it out is as crumpled and creased as the tissue it's stuck to.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?